Hello guys, and welcome back to Carlina Lewin Studios. Here with a whole lot of lovely new art supplies. Excuse my dog if you can hear him, he's playing with his ball in the background, but we'll just carry on. Sorry I haven't come out and done another video. Life just gets in the way, doesn't it? Sadly, my mum had been unwell and in hospital for 5 weeks, and I've been really unwell for the last year, and I'm that age, I guess. But anyway, art supplies makes life so much better, right? So I thought that I would show you some of the things that I've got and some of my favourite watercolours and what I do with the tins and stuff like that. So let's get into it. This little tray here is my water-soluble, I've got some Caran d'Ache in there. I've got some Daniel Smith watercolour sticks, which I'm actually really enjoying these. So I thought, first off, I'll open these. These are the Wrangler, so they're supposed to be like soluble ink stick type things is what I was thinking, but they're quite hard. Did I come with no paper? We'll use the back of this. This is another video I'm going to do with all these little different things, dishwashing liquid, hand sanitizer, different things that you can use as mediums to make lovely texture in watercolour. Anyway, these are quite hard, like you can draw with them like an actual crayon, so that's nice. But what I'm going to do is take them out of here because I want the tin, and I always end up snapping. I like to hold on to like a bit like that, and then I seen another artist did this and she used this part for a travel thing, which is a really good idea, but I always like to break them. That's just me. I do that with my pastels as well. You can get different edges, do you know what I mean? And normally I'll unpeel that one so then I can use it as a whole, and I normally like to break them like at 3/4. Anyway, that's just me. I don't know who else might do that. Look, I've got paint on my top, of course. So I thought, right, I'll just leave them like that, and then I put them in my wee trolley, move them out of the way, and this here now can be a watercolour tin, and that's what I'm going to do with this real big one, the Derwent pastel pencils that I just bought. I've got, in my studio, I've got like a whole lot of storage containers, and this one here is like a set of drawers. I'll show you one day. I've got my pastels in there, my pens, my postal pens, my watercolour pencils, you know, and they're all in these trays. So what I'm going to do with the lovely Derwent pencils, which are, man, they were expensive. It was $200 for these. But they are beautiful. Look at them. Oh, they are lovely. And there's 72, I think it is. So what I will do is I will take them all out of there and put them into here in my drawer. So I've got, don't drop the pen. Oh, I dropped it. Now it's going to break. Inside it. Don't drop pencils, guys. I remember that. What is it? My yellow ochre. What is it? Oh, damn. Don't drop them. Anyway, put them all in here. So then, yeah, a lot easier to use when I'm working on a big painting. So I've got pastels. Oh, I suppose I could show you. Hang on. Let's see, I don't edit these, so let's just, anyway, I got a bit of a still life set up over there. But this here, there goes my dog down there with his supply of pig's ears. But this here, so that, isn't that a good idea? Keep them separate and clean with rice, so that's great. And all my pastel pens. That's just a mixture of different types of pens. That's all my watercolours. There's some Derwent ink tints in there, and Faber-Castell something or other. They're very expensive. These are just like different bits and pieces. Masking fluid, inks, different bits and pieces, and all sorts. These are just crayons. These are oil pastels, which I don't use them all that much. My charcoals, yeah, and just equipment and different bits and pieces. And then on top of here, I've got all my inks and sprays and inks, liquid teak ink. Oh, they need dusting. What? You can have them for years, you see. Yeah, and that's like collage stuff. Oh my goodness, all my journals. Yeah, anyway, we'll get back to our art supply. Oh, can I just show you a painting that I've just been doing? Hang on. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy with that. That's an acrylic background. It's a huge painting. It's massive. It's really big. But you can see the gold. Oh, it's just lovely. Anyway, I'm probably giving you a headache. There's a gallery show coming up in a few days, so unfortunately I did the zebra in oil, so I've actually got the heater there trying to dry this painting within 4 days. Look how luminous it is along there with the leaf. Anyway, and Arthur's sitting there. Yeah. So we'll go back to our supplies. Now that I've showed you around a bit, I'll give you a studio tour again eventually. So, I have used those pastels, so I'm not going to go through and test all the colours. Just know that they're blimmin' gorgeous. Love them. And these here are the Hydrus. These were like $160 too. They're not cheap here in New Zealand. Yeah, Hydrus liquid watercolour. So they're just so great. Love using these. As you can see, I've got quite a few inks. But, oh, look at that. It's a lovely colour. Permanent red. Oh, poppies with that will be great. And the Indian red, I think it is. Yeah. At that, that's a lovely red. Anyway, so we have a quick look at them. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I might leave them in this for now and just pop them on top, of that stack. Anyway, so what I did want to show you is that I'm going to make a watercolour palette out of this. Because look how amazing it is. And the top of it had a whole lot of writing and stuff. It was just quite distracting. So I just put like a plasticky Yubo paper in the top there. And I'm hoping that that will be good for mixing. But anyway, you can mix in the middle of the tray. So I'll probably just end up, you know, opening it and going like that. But I just wanted to show you that buying the individual, you know, like I've got a couple of these, they can be reasonably expensive. But the other thing that I've noticed is that they are actually quite small, so you can go from like tinsy tiny things like something like this filled up and it's so tiny to get your brush into, or your normal palette, which I thought I'd bring this here just for comparison. as this is my other Mission Gold. Like, you've got this much, so if you want to use a really wide, large brush sort of thing for landscapes or anything, abstracts, then these are just loose, so just move them around. It's a very clean, tidy watercolour palette. I just squirt other colours out here, and if I know, yeah, I mean, that's just the areas I have my green here, so when I activate it again, it's not going to matter that there's a wee bit there, you know. If you know, you know. So in saying that, having a bigger palette with a bigger area like this is going to be better for large abstracts or something, isn't it? So, and also a big palette these days, you know, like I looked up ceramic palettes, and I've got all sorts of palettes, obviously. Like I've got, I'll just show you this one. I've got a couple of these. I think these are designed, sorry if you can't hear me, but I think these are designed for acrylics actually. But I use them, I've got a couple of these, and that's where the wells are really nice and big. See? Don't ask me how many watercolour palettes I've got, because it's actually embarrassing. But in my defence, I do classes for people. I teach a watercolour class every year over in Canterbury. So that's my defence. I need them for students. So that's a really good justification. I don't know if I want these square ones now, being a bit OCD. Or maybe have, because I don't normally put white on my palette at all. And this new beautiful set of Mission Gold. Love this. Mission Gold paints. Oh my goodness. Pure pigment set. Hallelujah. Look how beautiful they are. This is my favourite brand, I must admit. I'll just show you, no judgment, but this is all my other ones. Yes, so I do use Daniel Smith. I do paint a lot. Okay, I've got a problem with buying lots of paints, but they don't go off. You can squeeze them into a palette and let them dry, reactivate them. I think, is that a gold, that one? I might put gold somewhere. No, it's a white. I think I've got a gold somewhere. It'll probably be in the yellow section. Anyway, so I've already bought Mission Gold plenty of times. You can find them on Amazon. I'm not affiliated. No sponsor, which if you want to, Mission Gold, that would be great. Yeah, so I like Daniel Smith. I have got the odd Winsor & Newton something. There's other ones here, like this brand here. I actually got that from the art shop. Don't even know what brand. Oh, here we go. But it had like $50 something on one of them. Like the original price, $54. $54 down to $27, and then down to $5. And I was like, yep, I'll have them at $5 each. So I've had these for years. But yeah, don't know what brand is it. Don't know. Not. But I do have a few of them because there was a whole lot of a special. And I thought, wow, if it's going to be $55 a tube, it's got to be good paint, doesn't it? Anyway, I love Mission Gold. Is one of my favourites. So I worked it out, like this set here was $170 from Amazon for me in New Zealand, which I worked it out that it was something like, I can't remember the exact numbers, but it worked out to be like $7 a tube. So, because what is there here? Is there 25, 26... 15 mil, which is the other thing, is a nice bigger tubes. Sometimes you've got to watch what you're buying, and you can, I don't know, yeah, here goes a little 5 ml tube. So yeah, 15 ml's better. And this is 15 ml, 24 colours, and you get two, oh, here we go, 7 ml extras. Is that 7 ml? It looks like a 5 ml, but okay. Squeezed an extra ml in, so you do get these. But there's some beautiful colours. The only thing is in this set as well, oh, what's that? Dioxide purple. I haven't had that one before, don't think. With this set, there's no opera pink, which that's okay. I've got, this is the opera pink and mission gold, bright opera. Yeah, I think I've got a few, but am I running out? Yeah, I think I decided I might go Daniel Smith opera pink this time. But anyway, there's some lovely colours in here, especially the cobalt turquoise hue. That looks lovely. So yeah, there's a green gold's great. So in my opinion, these are beautifully pigmented. They don't change a whole lot from wet to dry. They blend beautifully. There's some lovely granulating colours, really top quality, right up there with Daniel Smith in my opinion. I think they're a great watercolour, and I paint a lot of watercolour, so there you go. I love them. So feel free, Mission Gold, to send me some more sets. Anyway, love that. So yeah, I just thought, well, we could open some. Oh, there's a hair on it. It's getting dirty already. See, that's a well enough mixing area, isn't it? How many did we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 8, 10, and 11 there. I think, yeah, I've got them out to, I don't know, maybe we'll just go all round. I've got other round ones. I'm just nicking them off. I've got these tubes of foil, but I was stealing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. I don't think you need to sit here for an hour with me squeezing them all out, really. No, I don't. I think you'd hate that. So what I'm going to do actually is get a little bit of blue tack, and I'm going to blue tack these down onto there, and it holds fine. I've got plenty of other palettes that I've done like that. And for example, this one here, you could use this as a little palette as well. Nice, see? So yeah, that's how I end up making multiple amounts of palettes. Anyway, much love. I just thought that I'd show you these. These are available on Amazon. Gorgeous. Love those. Top quality. I'm enjoying the liquid pH Martin stuff so far. And yeah. Oh, and I bought my very first actual tube of gouache. And lovely. But it's that size and $40. So I'm like, oh dear. I don't know, you know, is it better just to use acrylic paint? $40 is a lot for that. We'll see how far it goes. I did one painting, and there's a reasonable dent in each side, so we'll see how long it lasts. But yeah, and that's about it for my art haul, guys. Much love. Thank you so much. Comment where you're from, and I'm really wanting to connect with people and other artists, and yeah, just say hello, and I hope you are all well. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, it's just been great over here. I'm really enjoying YouTube so far. So I will endeavour to post more. Like I said, I'm going to do a video soon about the nail polish we've got, and dishwashing liquid, and hand sanitizer, bleach, and window cleaner. So if you would like to see that, how that all affects watercolour, then come back and the video should be up shortly. Much love. I love yous all. Please be well. And I'll see you next time. Bye.